Now again, a partnership question from the year 24. This is actually compound partnership. So normally in partnership questions, we have questions like the profit sharing of A is to profit sharing of B will be in the ratio of their investment. Investment of A is to investment of B. But when it is a compound partnership, the profit sharing will be P of A is to P of B will be in the ratio. Investment do have an important role to play, but along with that, you also have to multiply the time invested by each of the person. Okay, if 2 people are there, it will be IA into TA is to IB into TB. If 3 people are there, IA into TA is to IB into TB is to IC into TC. Now here this is a compound partnership. Why is it a compound partnership? Because they are investing time and also money. Now let's see the question. There is person P and person Q enters into business. P puts 14,000 more than Q. That basically means investment of P is 14,000 rupees more than investment of Q. But P has invested for 8 months and Q has invested for 10 months. Time of P is 8 months and time invested by Q, that is 10 months. Okay, if P's share is 400 more than Q's share, if P's share, so we are talking about the share which they got, P of A, oh, it's P of A, nahi, P of P. Profit of P is, P of P is 400 more than Q's share. P profit of Q. Q's share out of the total profit of 2000. The total profit is also given. What is total profit? Total profit is profit of P plus profit of Q, and that is 2000. That is given as 2000. Okay, what is the capital contributed by P? Now, first of all, from all this information which we collected, the first thing which we have to notice that from here itself I can find P of P and P of Q. Okay, this is simply a linear equation. How to do that is, if you check the first equation, this equation, if I take PQ to the other side, it will become P of P minus P of Q is equal to 400, and this is as it is. P of P plus P of Q is equal to 2000. Since the variables or the coefficients are already same, I am simply going to add these equations together. If I add this equation together, 2 times PP, profit of P, plus this will get cancelled out, like P of Q minus P of Q equal to 2400, or profit of P will be 2400 divided by 2. Profit of P is going to be 1200. If profit of P is 1200, then you can easily find profit of Q. You simply have to substitute this value back into this equation. Oh, not there. Here in this equation, if you substitute 1200 plus profit of Q is equal to 2000, profit of Q is going to be 2000 minus 1200, which is 800. Okay, now I have the profit of P and profit of Q. Why I calculated this is to make this formula. Okay, so if you consider to make this formula, what I am going to do is that profit of P is 2. I can write T is 2 or simply divide. Profit of, since only 2 people are there, profit of P is to profit of Q is going to be investment of P into time of P by investment of Q into time of Q. Okay, investment of P into time of yeah. Now, what all informations do we know? We know the actual profits, profit of P and profit of Q, 1200 and 800. So instead of profit of P, I will write 1200 and here I write 800. And if I simplify 0, 0, 0, 0 gone, if I divide 4 on both sides, this will become 3 by 4. Oh, no. If I divide 3 by 2, yes. If I divide by 4 on both sides, 3 by 2. So that is going to be simply 3 by 2. Now what other information do I have? I have investment of P. The question is basically asking you to find the capital contributed by P. The capital contributed by P simply means investment of P. That is what the question is asking. So let's put that value as it is. Time of P. Time of P is going to be 8 months. Time of Q is going to be 10 months. 8 and 10. And investment of P, let it be as it is because that's the value which we are going to find. Investment of Q, I'm going to replace investment of Q. In this value, from here I can say that investment of P minus 14000 is going to be investment of Q. So instead of investment of Q, I can put this value IP minus 1400. So I will remove this and I will put investment of P minus 14000. Okay, you can further simplify this thing. If I divide these two values with 2, I'm going to get 4 by 5. Now what is this equation which we just got? 3 by 2 is equal to investment of P. 4 times investment of P by 5 times investment of P minus 14000. By solving this, you will simply find the investment of P. And to solve this, you can take the 2 to other side. This entire thing will go to the other side. It is going to become 3 times 5 into IP minus 14000 is equal to 2 times 4 IP. 2 times 4 IP is simply 8. This 3 into 5 is 15. Now multiplying this inside, you are going to get 15 investment of P minus 15 into 1400. I'm too lazy to multiply. Let it be like that. 8 investment of P. Taking this guy to the left and this entire value to the right. 15 IP minus 8 IP is going to be 115 into 1400. It's becoming positive, okay, because negative changing sides will become positive. 15 minus 8, it is going to be 7 investment of P, and that is 15 into 14000. Taking the 7 to the other side, the multiplying 7 when it reaches other side is going to become division of 7. 15 into 14000 by 7. Now if you divide this part, you will get, it is going to be 2000. That is going to become 2000. 2000 into 15 is going to be 30,000. So the investment of P is 30,000 rupees. And so therefore the answer is option A. Okay, so this is actually a question from compound partnership which uses this formula and a lot of linear algebra. It's not a hard problem. Since explaining it, even though explaining it took some time, this problem actually could be solved much faster. You just need to practice the linear algebra. That's it, guys.